my channel. If you're new here, hi, I am Jessi. Thank you so much for coming today. Today's video is going to be a what's for dinner video, so let's get started. Dinner is going to be sausage, cream cheese, tortellini. So we take the tortellini. You need spaghetti sauce, cream cheese, sausage. I like the Jimmy Dean sausage. And then we're going to do garlic bread as a side. If you get your sausage all browned up, you're going to add in the cream cheese. Yeah, that just happened. Alright guys, get the cream cheese in there and let it melt. Stir it in, melt it in. Yeah, I should have probably cubed it up or something, but I didn't want to dirty a knife to cut it up. So, we'll just go with it and do it this way. Alright, my water is boiling. So I'm going to add my tortellini in. Alright guys, now we're going to add in our sauce. I'm using the Francisco Ronaldo tomato, garlic, and tomato, garlic, and onion. There we go. To get the tomato sauce in there, you're just going to stir it and mix it in. Pretty easy and delicious. I've been making this one for years, guys, and we really, really enjoy it. It's my husband's favorite. He asks for it every year for his birthday, for his dinner. I can't even remember where I got this recipe from. I think it might have been Brittany and Baby. I don't know, guys. It's been a long time. So good. Once you get everything combined, that cream cheese is going to melt down a little bit more, guys. I'm going to add in just a little sprinkle of some sugar. You can skip that step if you don't want to, but whenever I'm using spaghetti sauce, I like to add in sugar to help with the acidity. Alright, we're just going to turn that down to low and let it sit until our tortellini is cooked. Alright guys, we're going to move our sauce off that burner. We'll put our tortellini on this burner. And we're going to add in all this delicious sauce that we just made. Yum. And then stir it in. And combine it. Guys, this is so good. It's one of our favorites, guys. Yum. Here we have our garlic bread that cooked for 10 minutes on the pizzazz. You could do this in the oven. We just used our pizzazz. You could use the air fryer too if you got one of those. Just cook it however you like it, you know? Yum, guys. Look at that. The cheese, tortellini, the sausage, the cream cheese, and then tomato sauce, and the garlic bread. This is going to be a delicious dinner, guys. Alright guys, so tonight we're making shepherd's pie. Woohoo! I haven't made this in a while now that it's getting cold out. That's what we're going to do. So I've got golden potatoes back there, and then you're going to need brown gravy mix. I'm going to use 1/4 cup of that. Half a block of cream cheese, half a stick of butter. You're going to need 1 to 2 tablespoons of garlic. You're going to need 2 cups of cheddar cheese or whatever cheese you have on hand. Canola oil spray or whatever baking spray you have, salt, chives. I have 2 salts there. Geez, Jessi, I am overdoing it on the salt today. That's what happens when you're a mom and you have children and your husband bothering you. All right, some pepper, mixed vegetables, and then I have some 80/20 ground beef. All right, guys, let's get to cooking. All right, guys, so you're gonna want to add salt to your water for your potatoes. Like all the fancy chefs say. If you want this meal to go quick and easy, instead of doing homemade mashed potatoes, go ahead and use these Idahoan butter selects or whatever kind of like instant mashed potato. And you can add butter and cream cheese to those, and that would be really delicious too. Quick and easy way to get this meal to go a lot faster for you. All right, guys, so I got all my potatoes cut up. There are 9 potatoes cut up here, the Goldens, the big ones. You guys could do, I would honestly probably do 7, but I'm going to make a little extra mashed potatoes because I need to use these up. And also, my kids like mashed potatoes, so they can have them, you know, for lunches or other dinners for the week. So I'm gonna add all of these into the pot, and then we're gonna put it on like medium high and get them to come to a boil, and then we're gonna turn them off when they are fork tender, and we will drain them. Hopefully they all fit in here. I have that problem a lot. Overestimate. Or underestimate, I guess. It'll work. Perfect. And we're going to turn that on, and we'll come back when it's all ready. While our water is boiling with our potatoes and getting those cooked, I'm going to start on the beef and vegetable mixture. So we're going to brown up this hamburger next. I also want to mention I am not going to season my ground beef because we're going to be adding the brown gravy mix to it, and that'll give it all the seasoning it needs. While we have all this stuff cooking and getting ready, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. If you guys wanted to make this recipe a little bit healthier, you could use ground turkey or chicken instead for the meat. And then instead of potato, you could probably do like a cauliflower mash. That would be really good. So if you're like more low carb, I know that vegetables, like the mixed vegetables I'm going to put in here are carbs, but it's a vegetable, guys. It's healthier, you know. So if you're watching what you're eating or whatever, this would be a perfect recipe. Like I say, you can always make any recipe work for whatever you're looking for. And I think that's the thing that, like, some people will see a recipe and they're like, oh, I can't make that. It doesn't have, like, you know, that it's, like, got 80-20 ground beef in it. Like, that's a lot of calories. Or, you know, I'm low carb and it has potatoes. Be creative in your kitchen, guys. Come up with ways to switch your recipes up to make it work for you. Like I said, you know, cauliflower mash. You could do leaner meat, you know. So many different ideas. All right, guys, so our ground beef is all browned up, and I drained the grease off of it. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take 1/4 cup, if you have like one of those big gravy mix things like I did, otherwise 1 packet. I'm using a 1/3 cup, but I put less in it because I used my 1/4 cup this morning. I didn't feel like washing it. And then we're going to add like 1/2 cup of water to it. And we're gonna mix that all together. You wanna keep your heat up higher because you want that gravy mix to come up to a boil. And then you're gonna bring it down to a simmer, and that's what's gonna thicken it. This smells so good, guys. One of my favorites. Alright, so we've got that all combined and mixed. We're going to let that start to come up. Some of you might ask me, Jessi, why would you only add 1/2 cup when it clearly says on the instructions for that amount of gravy mix that you're supposed to put a cup of water? Well, that's because we're going to be adding in frozen mixed vegetables, and that has water on that. It's going to come off. So you don't want your thing to get really soupy. You're going to add in all those frozen vegetables. See? There's a bunch of ice. Take that out of there. And then we're going to heat these up with the meat. Look how amazing this looks. I know people like knock frozen vegetables, but they're still super fresh and frozen, and I think they're fantastic. It's a vegetable. Super healthy. Perfect. So I'm going to let this heat up a little bit while my potatoes are still going, and then we're going to just, once the vegetables are kind of thawed out, we'll turn it off. Okay, guys, so now you're going to add in butter. I'm going to do 1/2 stick. You know what, actually I'm going to add a little bit more, because usually I do 1/2 stick for the smaller amount, but I forgot that I added more. So we'll add in a little over half a stick. You're gonna get that melted down, and you're gonna add in some garlic. I'm using the squeezed kind. You can do whatever. I'm gonna do probably 2 tablespoons of the minced garlic. I'm gonna turn my heat down just a little bit. Yum, just a butter and garlic smell. Guys, so good. This is gonna be so great with the mashed potatoes. I made this, I showed you guys on another video recently, what's for dinner. I made these mashed potatoes with roast. It's my favorite way to make mashed potatoes. I'll link that video down below if you guys want to go watch that what's for dinner. Perfect. Now that I have it right there, I'm going to add in my potatoes. Oh geez, Jessi, I forgot you're going to need milk. Boy, am I a klutz. Just forget all the things. Alright, you're going to want to add in half a cup of milk. I'm just eyeballing it. And then you're going to mash this together. And when I get it all mashed up, I'll be right back, guys.
Didn't know the love was war. Then I saw you coming at me. Somebody that I used to know. Somehow you're my enemy. I don't wanna fight no more. Origami on the floor, breaking stuff that's so sentimental. Push and pull is all we do. Life is hollow without you. Ooh, without you, without you, without you.
Alright guys, now for the layering. We're going to do some canola spray. And then we're going to take our beef and vegetable gravy mixture. If you want more of a gravy consistency, guys, you could add more water to it. I just didn't really want a lot of gravy, like liquid. So you're going to spread this all over the bottom of your pan. It would have been a little bit more, but I took a little bit of the ground beef out for my son because he won't eat this. My oldest guy. Now we're going to layer the mashed potatoes on there. Take spoonfuls, put it on top. Alright, and then you're going to smear that. Perfect. Alright guys, continue to get that on there. Perfect. It's gonna be so good. Alright. You want the potatoes to cover all of that. Then we're going to take our cheese. I'm using medium cheddar cheese, and put as much as your heart desires on top. Perfect. Now you're gonna stick it in the oven for 30 minutes. Listen to that sizzle, guys. Yum. All right, guys, here is the finished shepherd's pie. How fantastic does this look? I am so hungry. This is gonna be delicious. So tonight for dinner, we're going to be making these cauliflower wings. They're buffalo style from Bird's Eye. It says they're new. I'll let you know if they're really good. I'm pretty excited about this. I love all things buffalo, so I can only imagine these are fantastic. And then we're going to make some pizzas. We're going to do the bacon cheeseburger and this mac attack. That's going to be really good too. Guys, this is what the buffalo wing, well, the cauliflower wings look like. But they look like wings. They look delicious. I am super excited to try these. Alright guys, here's dinner, the wings, the pizza. I'm doing the mac and cheese pizza, and I got homemade ranch. And I will let you know how the wings are. Alright guys, so for tonight's dinner, we are doing chicken gnocchi soup. I had made some like a month or two ago. And I put it, well, my husband put it in a freezer bag. Hence, I don't remember if it was a month or 2 months ago. Because he didn't label and date it like you should. Always label and date your stuff, guys. But anyway, I put it in a pan. I'm going to thaw it out. I'm going to put a little bit of milk in there too. And let it get nice and warm and not like a frozen brick. Alright guys, so I've kind of got it thawed out a little bit, and then I added some more milk to it. It's a little more yellow because I put turmeric in mine when I made it. I didn't really follow the recipe, kind of just did my own thing with it, and it turned out delicious. But this is what it looks like so far. Like I said, it's still kind of frozen. I'm going to bring it up to a boil and then let it boil probably 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'll drop the temperature down and let it simmer for probably 8. Here it is all finished. I am having mine in a snowflake mug because last night we got snow, so I'm kind of feeling those vibes. But it reheated really well. I strained some of the stuff that was off the top. That I think it was just like the chicken broth, the stuff. It was kind of more yellow. It had some turmeric, or I put turmeric in the original recipe. I think that's what it was. And then I added some more milk. Super delicious. And then I am going to sprinkle some grated Parmesan on top, because I think that's going to be super delicious, just like Olive Garden. And then, if you wanted, you could put like chili flakes on top or whatever. It'd be super good. But this is what's for dinner tonight, guys. Dinner, it's a easy night. Kids are going to have pepperoni pizza, and hubby and I are going to have Chinese food. I will show you the Chinese food when I get plated. Anybody else get joy out of these little containers when they get Chinese food? I do. I think they're super cute. Alright guys, here it is. Mongolian beef, honey chicken, fried rice, crab rangoons. Gonna dip it in some sweet and sour sauce. Yum. This is what's for dinner tonight. Guys, leave down in the comment section what your favorite thing to get when you get Chinese food is. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming along with me today. I hope you guys got some ideas of some meals and recipes that you would like to try. Why don't you guys leave down below in the comment section what you guys made for dinner this week. Alright guys, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you click that little notification bell button so you're notified every time that I post a new video. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.